Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside Mascoma Valley Regional High School here in Canaan, New Hampshire. Hello, everyone. I am Eric Spalding, welcoming you into our coverage on the Granite State Sports Network. And as we get set for an NHIAA Division III playoff basketball first-round matchup that sees the number 7 seed 12-6 Mascoma Royals face off against the number 10 seed 11-7 Monadnock Huskies. At this time, we're going to throw it down to our PA announcer for the starting lineups and national anthem. Jim, as the Royals will get the tip. It's Seiler driving early, going through some contact, and going back the other way with some speed now are the Huskies. With Hebert working on Seiler. They get it inside to Doyle. And then a good pass there to Kidney. Kidney trying to find some space. He'll give it up to Doyle. Can't get on the board first are the Huskies, and going back the other way are the Royals. And couldn't quite come with the finish there was Thompson. And that was Rock trying to keep it in, and he'll do so. So a good hustle there from Gabe Rock. Schwartz getting the inbound. Defended by Hebert. It's good defense there. He'll have to give it up to Ben Seiler, leading scorer for this team and the division, 22.9 points per game for the sophomore. And a good drive there, but no finish. Hawkshaw trying to come in there and get an offensive board, but couldn't do so as it comes out last on the big man for the Royals. So back going the other way again is Tyler Hebert. So still scoreless here, 6:39 to go. And can't quite open up the scoring there is Brannon. And he did, I apologize. So Brannon opening three-pointer, something to look for the Royals, trying to limit that range. Royals trying to work the ball around, just find an open shot. From the corner, and no good there from Schwartz, so back the other way is Kidney. And the star player for the Huskies can't come up with that, but it's a good rebound and a score again from Brannon. So now with 5 points in this one, Only points in this game for either team are from Brandon. It's Schwartz trying to get past Hebert. That's been the matchup to start this one. It's Seiler. How can the sophomore perform in this playoff game? He loses the dribble. He'll get it right back from the corner. And it goes in and out. And it looked for the moment that Gabe Brock was able to play that off a Husky, but officials will say it goes with Monadnock. So early on here, Royals just struggling to come up with some offense. And Hebert can't quite get past Seiler there, and it's a great defensive show there from the sophomore. It'll be going the other way. It'll be Seiler bringing the ball up for the Royals. Kidney on the defense. It was good defense, but Hawk Sean, the big man, 33, able to get the offensive rebound, just couldn't get the second chance opportunity to fall. Driving. It's a good couple of passes here from the Huskies. And from long range, it's Putnam Jr. So Huskies, a lot of their work from long range here. Already 2 3-pointers as Seiler tries to answer and does. Finally getting the Royals on the board is Ben Seiler with 3. And that'll be a whistle and the score there. Putnam Jr. chance to make it a 3-point play here. As you see Hawk Sean come out. Coming in will be Stewart. And great job there, completing the 3-point play. Now 6 points in this one. Team high. And it's an 11-3 lead here early for the Huskies, of course. In their first meeting all the way out. And Monadnock, it was a 77-60 win for the Huskies. Royals, a much different team, of course. Head coach Ayers saying they finally learned how to play hard in their first Christmas tournament. And this is a completely different team, as a foul called there. It was Gabe Brock getting fouled. So both teams with fouls here. With Rock. Likes to drive. Seiler got in his way a little bit. Had to sort of restart. And it's a good drive there from Seiler, saying he'll just do it himself. And quickly back the other way. Kidney. Give it out to Hebert. Now with Putnam Jr., the leading scorer. 3:24 left to go in this first quarter of action. 11-5 is the lead for the guests in Monadnock in this first round of the NHIAA tournament. Of course, Division III, as a good offensive rebound there from Hebert and limiting the Huskies on the boards. Another point that Coach Ayers told me was a focus for his team tonight. And right there, Thompson, good defensive rebound, is definitely some contact there going up against Ben Seiler. Looked like Putnam Jr. there picking up the foul. So Seiler going for, and just couldn't quite get the first of 2 there from the line. And he'll make the second. So it's 6 points for the sophomore, and playing some great defense as well. Hebert will have to give it up to Kidney after the pressure. And couldn't quite come up with the dish. Was Kidney there. Of course, intended target was Brannon One of the only 2 scores for the Huskies here early in this first half. Tyler give it up to Rock. And can't quite come up with it from downtown. That was Thompson. So Hebert coming the other way. And talking to Hebert and Jacob Kidney before this one for the Huskies, they said their offense in transition had to be a focus. And a good score there from Hebert. They also said keeping composure had to be a focus. They have a young team. So we'll see how that plays out. Seiler again from long range. It bounces off the side of the rim and out. So no good that time for the sophomore. Hebert. Seiler will pick him up at half court. Give it off to Kidney. Some off the ball movement here, trying to free Kidney open. And he doesn't like it, but it's going to be Kidney picking up the call there, his first personal. So some good defense shown by Mascoma and doing exactly what Coach Ayers wants to do, limiting Jacob Kidney in this one. Kidney defending. And after the screen, they'll find Seiler in the corner, or Rock, I should say, in the corner, and a tough shot there will bounce off the rim and out. And a good job in transition, finding the open look and then getting the foul. So going to the line will be Putnam Jr., looking for his 7th and 8th points in this first quarter. Unkind there on the roll, as the first one is no good. You see Gabe Rock check out of this one. It's Hemmerling, number 21, in for him. And 1 for 2 is Putnam Jr. And it's Schwartz who gives it up to Seiler. And can't quite get the 3 to fall. That was Thompson. So back the other way with Hebert. Go the Huskies. And that is a great dish and a clear foul there. And Putnam Jr. going back to the line. They're going to call that on Seiler. So picking up a foul there is the sophomore. Hebert back to the line. Or Putnam Jr., I should say, back to the line. And he'll make the first one as Kidney will check out. And Kaufman will check in, number 30. And going 2 for 2 this time is Putnam Jr. Now with 9 in this one, it's a 16-6 lead for Monadnock. 35 seconds to go in this first quarter of action. And it's some great rampant defense here by the Huskies, not letting the Royals find any clear space. Seiler sending some urgency here, and that is a difficult finish, but it doesn't matter to Ben Seiler. And he'll have to be aware now. 2 fouls on Ben Seiler. But all 8 points for the Royals today have come from their sophomore. Still trailing by 8 are the Royals here at home. That is a difficult make to end that first quarter of action. Couldn't quite come up with it that time was Putnam Jr. And after 1, it is an 8-point lead for the Huskies. We are just getting going here, though. Stick around on the other side. We will have the second quarter of action. You're watching the NHIAA Division III Boys Basketball Tournament on the Granite State Sports Network. So back here at the home of the Mascoma Royals inside their home gym. They trail the Huskies 16-8. Huskies with the ball. Putnam Jr. has been active, 9 points in that first quarter. Kidney, on the other hand, Royals doing a great job despite the deficit limiting him. Hebert now, defended by Seiler, has to be careful, picked up a couple of fouls there. Hebert, and it's a lob pass, but it goes past both the Huskies and the Royals, but Hebert will get the dish. And a three-point play opportunity here early for Hebert. He had two in that first quarter. There's Brandon there on the assist. A nice dish inside. As Rock will check in, of course, starting the game was Rock. So a three-point play opportunity here. And Hebert can't quite come up with it, so just getting two. And back the other way with Ben Schwartz. Go the Royals. Thompson will give it up to Seiler. Now back with Schwartz. Seiler driving in, can't quite come up with the finish, but it's Hawk Sean. The big man inside finishing. And that's the first Royal other than Seiler with any points in this one. Is Hawk Sean. Of course, limited experience with basketball, but a good athlete. It's been big for this Royals team. Can't come up with a three-point play, but 2 points in this one, so it's 18-10. Still an 8-point lead as Kidney getting called there. Or say picking up the foul is number 3 Schwartz. It was on or against Kidney. So an inbound for the Huskies. They'll just have to lob this way back for Hebert. And back to their star in Kidney, who has been quiet. And a great job there from Schwartz. And looks like it came off the Huskies. As you can hear the crowd there, it's going to be Royals ball. A great hustle there from Ben Schwartz. Of course, he's the one who picked up the foul there, giving the Huskies the inbound. As Seiler inside for the Royals, he meets a pair of Husky defenders, and they'll work it back outside. It's Hebert defending Schwartz. And a great move there from Schwartz, but can't quite come up with the finish. So back the other way go the Huskies, and it's the transition offense that they were talking about, of course, before the game, and it's really been working out. And to the line will go Kidney. After that foul, looking for his first points in this one. Of course, Really unexpected. He wouldn't come up with anything through 1.5 quarters. You see Hawkshawn check out of this one. Coming in for him again will be Stewart. And can't come up with that one, so all they'll get on the 1-and-1. And Kidney still with no points in this one. A difficult pass it would have been. Leads to a turnover for the Royals, and back the other way are the Huskies. Still with that 8-point lead, 18-10, just under 6 to go in this second quarter. As Putnam Jr. trying to do something with it. Of course, the leading scorer for the Huskies. It's Kidney working on Rock. To give it out to Putnam Jr. And can't quite come up with that one is Putnam Jr., but a good rebound that time from Doyle. And it's back with Putnam Jr. As Kidney trying to get on the board, can't do so as that's up and over the rim. And they'll say off of Thompson. And staying with the Huskies. So trying to get their lead up to double digits are the Huskies. Would be the biggest lead in this second quarter. Kidney can't find the shot from mid-range. And Stewart with a good rebound there. As Seiler quickly back the other way. And they'll say offensive foul, so now already in some trouble is the star player for the Royals. And that'll be a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. That, of course, called by Mascoma. We'll be right back. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. ADW Builders has served the Upper Valley for the last 20 years with custom homes, renovations, kitchens, and more. For all your building needs, give them a call at 603-381-8641 or 603-304-9797. Again, that is ADW Builders. So back here after the timeout called by the Royals. And Hebert trying to dance around a couple of Royals. Have to give it up to Kidney, who needed quite the vertical to corral that pass. And a great hustle there again, and a tie-up. It's been Schwartz again getting in the action. Has been very scrappy on defense, and possession arrow goes for the home team. So trying to finally get this lead back under 8. It's been an 8-point lead really for this entire second quarter, and a lot of that first for the Huskies. As Gabe Rock will give it up to Seiler. Some good ball movement here from the Royals. It has Rock driving in. Can't come up with the make there, as it would have been a tough finish. So back the other way is Jacob Kidney and the Huskies, and gets the lucky bounce there. So the first 2 points in this one for Jacob Kidney. Really, that offense in transition, Coach Ayers was saying they had to limit them so far. Huskies finding a lot of success. As Kidney all the way back down on the other end again, this time making it look easy getting inside. Looked like some contact there, maybe Royals getting away with one. Seiler working on Putnam Jr. Would have been a tough finish. And inside already, and then Putnam Jr. again. He's been active from the line. He'll go again. And that call will be on Ben Schwartz. So Putnam Jr. 9 points in the first quarter, and getting his first here in the second as Hawkshaw, Hemmerling, and Reno checking in this one for the Royals. And can't go 2 for 2, so now up to 10 points is Putnam Jr., but from long range, and can't get that one to go either, so he'll stay just at 10. Still a team high for Putnam Jr. And then Seiler, it's been a couple difficult drives in a row. He's been coming up empty as of late, and then in transition, great job again. This time it's Thompson getting his first 2 points in this one, and it is a 23-10 lead for the visitors in Monadnock. 3 minutes now to go in this first half. And really Royals needing a make here down the stretch. They've come up empty as of late. That, an obvious offensive foul on Putnam Jr. So a chance to get it within 10 here with a 3. Royals come up empty on their last couple of offensive possessions. And Kidney doing a great job picking the pocket there and coming back the other way in transition. Just can't get the finish. Kidney's been struggling offensively. And turnover there, a little clumsy play. So back with the Huskies. So looking to try to really take control of this one are the Huskies down the stretch of this first half, and that is a great finish. And who else but Putnam Jr. now getting 3 points in this second quarter, 12 in the game. It's Rock who will give it to Seiler. And Hawkshaw will give it up, and then Rock ending the drought for his team, his first 2 of the game, as Kidney already back the other way. The drive and dish, it goes to Putnam Jr., who has been electric in this one. And another timeout is called, so Huskies leading 28-12. 1:43 left to go in this first half of action. You're watching the NHIAA Division III basketball tournament here on the Granite State Sports Network. Vanessa Stone Real Estate has a team of valuable agents waiting to help you. Convenient office locations in Enfield and Lebanon, New Hampshire. Check them out online at vanessastonere.com or on Facebook. So Royals trying to get some offensive action here in the close of this first half, but back the other way is Putnam Jr. again, who finds the make, and he has been really the best scorer and offensive weapon for the Huskies here. As Gabe Rock trying to find some space, he'll have to give it up to Seiler. From long range, Seiler can't get it to go, but it's a good job trying to get that rebound, and position arrow will be in favor of the Huskies. As Hebert will check out of this one. In for him is Colbert, who is the ball handler. Putnam Jr. in the corner, working on Thompson. And great job there finding the opportunity. Good defense from the Royals, and it'll be an inbound for the Huskies as Kidney will check out of this one. In for him is Kaufman. From 3, can't get it to fall. That was Brandon. Going the other way is Seiler, who will be fouled there. And that will be on Putnam Jr. Seiler will make the first, his first points since that first quarter, now with 9 in the game. As we see Putnam Jr. check out of this one. 2 for 2 from the line is Seiler. So under 45 to go in this first half. Monadnock in control. They lead it 30-14. As Hebert will have to give this one up. Good defense there by Seiler. Now trapped in the corner and getting the travel call there. So a good job defensively by the Royals. And 28.3 seconds to try to trim the lead a little. They're going to have some work to do in the second half. Faking and going with the drive and getting the make is Thompson. Now with 4 points. And he'll make that one. Back the other way early though are the Huskies. And it'll stay with them after some bobbles. So 11.1 seconds to go. It's a 30-17 lead for the Huskies. So 10 on the game clock. And from the corner, can't get it to fall. And with 0.2 seconds left to go, it'll have to really just be a tap in. And nothing doing there on the inbound, so that will be the end of the second quarter. So after 2, it is a 30-17 lead for Monadnock, and really it's been the transition offense that's been very effective for the Huskies here early. Royals with some work to do. So at the end of the first half, it's a 30-17 lead for the Huskies. You're watching the NHIAA Division III Boys Basketball Tournament here on the Granite State Sports Network. Are you ready for March Madness? The Royals Athletic Boosters have a great raffle going on right now through the end of March. 2 Boston Celtic tickets for the April 8th, 2020 game at TD Garden versus the Pacers. Lower level seats in row 19, and then 2 $50 East Bay gift cards and more than $50 worth of lottery scratch tickets. March Madness raffle tickets are $5 each and are available for purchase until March 30th, 2020. Contact the Royals Athletic Boosters by email, social media, or in person to get your ticket today. Email mvroyalsboosterclub@gmail.com. That is mvroyalsboosterclub@gmail.com. So looking at leading scorer for both of these teams, starting out with the leaders in the Huskies as they lead 30-17. Going into this third quarter, it's Putnam Jr., who's been great. 17 points in this one, 9 in the first quarter, 8 in the second. He has been great. Of course, the team in game high. And then Jacob Kidney just with 2 points in this one, unexpectedly quiet. Of course, that was a focus coming in for the Royals. And speaking of the Royals, it's Ben Seiler with 10 points leading them. He had 8 in the first quarter, 2 in the second. Of course, they're going to need him to get right up around his 22.9 season average. The Royals are going to come back into this one. And really looking at this one, Huskies, not the greatest road team on the season, just 4-5, so a great showing here away from home. I'm sure head coach Jim Hill and assistant coach Jeff Smith have been very happy with their team's performance. Of course, they won 77-60, as we mentioned before, and they're in these two teams' first meeting. Of course, that was opening day for both of these teams at Monadnock. So now, starting here in the third quarter, what can this home Mascoma Royals team do to get back into this one? Of course, they will start with possession as Seiler will inbound it to Schwartz, and we are underway with this third quarter of action in the NHIAA Division III boys basketball tournament. And first action will be Thompson to the line. Getting 5 points in the first half, getting his first and team's first here to open up the third quarter. And can't go 2 for 2, so 1 point there from the line, and back the other way go the Huskies. It's Hebert trying to get some action down low. It's good defense there from Hawk Sean, forcing the miss that time from Doyle, and it's Seiler going the other way and picking up right where he left off, getting 2 points. Now with 12 in this one, and really looking for the travel and finally getting the call. It took a while, and Seiler doing a great job at convincing the ref of the call there, gotta say. Agree with that one. So now within 10 are the Royals, a chance to get within single digits, and it's a great block that time from Putnam Jr. And they'll say off the Royals. So phenomenal job defensively there, as it looked like Seiler had a great line to the hoop. Brandon will give it up. We'll be back with Brandon. Good defense there from Gabe Rock. Needing to find an option. And some great early defense here from the Royals as they're getting the crowd involved. Head coach Jim Hill clearly not happy with his team's offensive output here early in the third quarter. It's Thompson trying to work it past, but can't quite get the Euro step to pay off. It's good defense there from Brandon. So Hebert, and again with his active defense from the Royals, with some heavy pressure Doyle just barely getting it away. They get it down low to Putnam Jr. He'll give it up to Kidney. And that is a great feed inside to Brandon. Now up to 7 points in this one with the make. And it's a 12-point lead. Just under 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. And what a make this time from the sophomore, and Ben Seiler really picking it up. Now 4 points in the third quarter. It's Kidney trying to find some space, and he'll get the call. That one on Hawkshawn. So to the line goes Jacob Kidney. Just 2 points in this one so far. And coming up empty on the first is Kidney. Now 0 for 2 in the game. And a couple of fortunate bounces there, and now up to 3 points in the game is 23 Jacob Kidney. It's Schwartz working on Hebert. Seiler trying to find some space. A difficult shot, but making it look easy is Ben Seiler. Now 6 points as he's really picked it up, and Gabe Rock picking the pocket of the Huskies and going in and getting the make and the call. Jim Hill, the head coach of the Huskies, not happy about it, but a phenomenal job there of Gabe Rock. Now an opportunity for the three-point play. And just like that, Royals working their way back into this one. And can't complete the three-point play, but still a great make from Gabe Rock, and just a 7-point game here inside single digits. The Huskies lead at 33-26. It's Putnam Jr. who was really a star for his team, but traveling there is Putnam Jr. And Hawkshawn will check out of this one. Checking in for him, 23 Stewart. So it's really been all Royals here to start off this third quarter of action. Just with 3 points in this second half so far are the Huskies. And Schwartz getting it right past Hebert. A great shimmy move right there. Couldn't come up with the finish, but it's back with the sophomore, and Seiler couldn't get it through 3 Huskies. And it'll be going in the direction of the Huskies. But at the moment, Jim Hill calling the timeout. We'll be right back after this brief commercial break. You're watching the NHIAA Division III Boys Basketball Tournament on the Granite State Sports Network. Barney Insurance is your #1 insurance agency in the Mascoma Valley and the greater Upper Valley of New Hampshire and Vermont. When you need home, auto, life, or business insurance and want local service from your local agents that support live and work in your own community, there's no better choice than Barney Insurance. Call them today at 603-523-4407. Look them up on the web at www.barneyinsurance.com or like them on Facebook. Barney Insurance, your hometown insurance agent since 1885. So Kidney going the other way now for the Huskies. He's been quiet here so far, and again, some great defensive effort here from the Royals, but it'll stay with the Huskies. Looks like it went off Gabe Rock there. So 33-26 lead, 4:36 left to go in this third quarter of action. And it's been a lot closer here at the start of this third quarter than those first two. Of course, the lead at the half for the Huskies was 30-17. Kidney working on Schwartz. And can't come up with the long-range effort. That was Brannon. So back the other way with Seiler. Schwartz, give it up to Seiler. Working on Putnam Jr. Quick passing here from the Royals, and it's with Schwartz. Give it up to Thompson. And that'll stay with the Royals, but good defense there from Kidney. Poking the ball free and out of bounds. So Schwartz will be the ball handler after the inbound. Give it up to Seiler, now with Rock. Seiler, now to Schwartz. Seiler from mid-range, Seiler! Now 8 points in just this third quarter, 18 in the game. And really a bang-bang play there. Couldn't quite tell who it went off of, but it'll be Huskies ball. Putnam Jr. with the inbound. We'll give it right up to Kidney, who drives and gets the finish. Sure, it feels good to see it go in again for Jake Kidney. Now 3 points in this third quarter, 5 in the game. We'll give it to Seiler, who drives inside. It's a great rebound by Stewart. And then Stewart fouled going up with it. That was Nate Doyle picking up the call. Coach Jim Hill, of course, silently pleading with the official, saying no foul there. So Stewart can't get his first points of the game. He'll try again. And going 1 for 2 is Stewart, picking up his first points here in the third quarter and the game. So it's a 35-29 lead for the visiting Huskies as Putnam Jr. cutting inside. It's a great move, but even better defense by Stewart, who picks up the block and keeps it a 6-point game for the moment. So just under 3 minutes to go here now in the first quarter of the second half. Brandon can't come up with it, and Gabe Rock, again, who's been so active defensively, will drive inside, lose the handle, and then it's Stewart who gets his pocket picked, but then it's Seiler right back the other way. Now 10 points in just this quarter. Kidney trying to get the make there. They'll have to settle for the foul. So on the ground, they say, just an inbound, and all of a sudden a 4-point game. Of course, if you're just tuning in, it was 30-17. Huskies going into this third quarter. Has been quite the comeback here, only allowing 5 points in this third quarter. Now the Royals, as Stewart looks a little confused, couldn't find his man in Doyle, but it'll work out, and a jump ball there. And possession will stay with the Huskies as Hawkshawn comes in for Stewart. But really, what a third quarter for the Royals, and especially Ben Seiler with 10 points. As Hebert finally finding the rack here in the third quarter. Now 6 points in the game. Now 2 points in each quarter for Hebert as Seiler trying to work it past Putnam Jr. A tough shot, can't get it to go for mid-range. And what a defensive, or offensive effort, I should say, by the Royals. And it should stay with the home team in Mascoma. And it will, so a good hustle off the miss. And a 6-point lead for the Huskies. 2:02 to go in the third quarter. 37-31 is the score. Inbound goes to Thompson. Defended by Hebert. Now with Kidney defending. Gabe Rock. And really a great job at protecting the perimeter from the Huskies defensively. Seiler, now 1:45 left to go in this third quarter. A get past Hebert. And can't quite come up with the make. And no foul, but off the Royals last. As Lucas Smith checking in for Nate Doyle for the Huskies. Or Smith wearing 21. Brannon almost caught sleeping there is Brannon. But no harm, no foul there as Huskies will inbound it again, and it's Kidney with a lot of open space. He'll have to be picked up by Hawk Sean there. And a great job defensively there from Hawk Sean. But Schwartz can't, or I should say, Evans can't come up with the rebound, so it'll stay with the Huskies, who trying to build back up their lead. Putnam Jr., who's been quiet here, empty in the third quarter after getting 17 in that first half. Hebert. And Putnam Jr. again, defended by Thompson. Give it up to Kidney. And Hebert, or Putnam Jr., I should say, loses the handle there, and it's been a sloppy third quarter, and that's a make from downtown from Ben Seiler, who has been electric here in this third quarter. With that three, now 13 points, and a total of 23, 13 in the third quarter, 23 in the game. It's a team and game high, now over his season average of 22.9, with 23 is Seiler. And Gabe Rock, who's been a crucial part of this Royals team, especially in the third quarter, almost getting the steal there. As the pressure put on by the Royals have really given some issues to the Huskies. 25 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It's Kidney getting it inside to Brannon, but off his hands, then last touch by the Royals. So 19.2 seconds go in the third quarter. It's a 3-point lead for the visiting Huskies, and that's a difficult finish, and getting the call is Putnam Jr., so quiet for the most of this third quarter, but an important bucket there. Chance to get them up to 40 for Putnam Jr. Now 19 points in the game. Can get to 20 with a make. And it goes in after a couple of bounces, so 3 points in this third quarter for Putnam Jr., now 20 in the game. As with 10 seconds to go, it's Thompson for the Royals getting the call. So that'll be on Kaufman, number 30. So Thompson to the line. And making the first, and now 2 points in this third quarter. 7 in the game for Thompson. You can hear Jim Hill praising the defense there from Kaufman, saying nothing wrong with that. As going 2 for 2 is Thompson. And can't get the buzzer beater there is Kidney, so after the third quarter, it's a much different game here. 40-36 is the lead for the Huskies after 3. You're watching the NHIAA Division III Boys Basketball Tournament on the Granite State Sports Network. Jake's Market in Delhi has been serving the Upper Valley since 1997. Jake's has 10 convenient locations, including Enfield and Canaan, New Hampshire, right in the heart of the Mascoma Valley. If you're traveling throughout central New Hampshire and eastern Vermont, be sure to make Jake's Market in Delhi your destination for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, fuel, just about anything you might need to keep you going. So it's a 4-point lead for the Huskies to start this final quarter of action. 8 minutes will decide who goes home and who continues their road in this Division III tournament. Doyle can't get it done there, and opening up with a miss are the Huskies. Chance to get it within 1 here. With the 3 are the Royals. It's Schwartz who gives it up to Seiler. Now Thompson will drive past Kidney and then through Hebert, and it's a great finish for Thompson. And just a 2-point game, just like that. Really a tale of 2 halves here. Kidney gets the mid-range effort to fall. Seiler called for the travel there. So back go the Huskies now. And Brandon to inbound. But can the Royals force another turnover? Really, it was what got them back into this one. From 3, Jake Kidney can't get it to fall. And back going the other way as it goes out last. Off the Huskies are the Royals. So Kidney, 7 points in the game, and really it was a focus from the beginning to limit him in this one from the Royals' perspective. They did a good job as Seiler from long range can't get that one to fall, but a good rebound from Stewart going back up with it, and again, coming up empty on some second chance points are the Royals. Brandon can't get the arc and mid-range effort to fall. It'll go out to 3. Putnam Jr. can't get it to go, but another scramble for the rebound. Thompson coming up with this one. And Seiler can't get it to fall from the corner. So trading misses are the Huskies and the Royals. It's 42-38, a 4-point game, under 6 to go. Boyle, and again coming up empty there for mid-range are the Huskies. And Brandon will pick up the call there. a 4-point game. How can the Royals continue their great comeback here in the second half? It's been mostly through Ben Seiler, who's been electric. Thompson can't get it to fall as Kidney and Thompson get tied up there, falling to the ground. And no foul called, so back the other way with the Royals. Schwartz working on Hebert. He gives it up to Seiler, who can't get it to fall from mid-range, but Seiler, great job holding on to the rebound, forcing the jump ball. Possession arrow for the Huskies, though. Hebert splitting a couple Royals defenders there. Schwartz defending from 3, can't get it to go. That was Smith. And getting called. It was Kidney. So 2 personal fouls there from Kidney. Thompson working around and getting the finish. It's been a great fourth quarter here from Thompson, and just a 2-point game. 42-40 is the lead for the Huskies. As Kidney almost can't come up with that one. It's Putnam Jr. from the corner. Can't get this one to fall. Just 2 points here in the fourth quarter, just 12 in the second half. And as you hear the crowd go wild, we have a tie game after that bucket from Stewart. And it's a scramble for the ball. And a player down, it looks like, and it will be with the Royals, but of course priority is the health and safety there of the Husky down. So under 4 minutes to play, 42-42. It's been a great comeback for the Royals. Really led in that third quarter by Ben Seiler with 13 points, and now with 4 points is Thompson. And really anyone's game. Head coach Jim Hill meeting with his players, trying to get them to pick up the energy, pick up their play, as just 12 points in the second half is not going to cut it if they want to move on in this tournament. Head coach Ayers for the Royals, of course, an 1,000-point scorer in his own right for Mascoma in his first year here as the head coach. I'm sure it would mean so much to him to get a playoff win here on Mascoma's home court. Of course, last year being the JV Coach of the Year. Now getting his first crack at varsity action from a coaching perspective. And with the players still down, we're going to go to a brief break here. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this fourth quarter. And that, of course, great to see Brandon walk off mostly under his own power, of course. Well wishes with him, hopefully not out of the game. And during that break, we could hear Coach Jim Hill just telling his players, don't look at the score, don't worry about the other team. He believes in his team, and they just need to play together, was his message to his team. Of course, essentially 0-0 here with about 4 minutes to go, as Thompson trying to continue his great fourth quarter, and that's a lead for the first time in this game for the Royals. And it's been almost all Thompson here in the fourth quarter now with 6 points. He has been heating up down the stretch. 44-42, 3:30 left to go. Royals lead it here at home. They find Kidney inside, can't get the finish, but he gets the call. It'll be on Hawk Sean. So an inbound here for the Huskies, trying to tie this one up in an unfamiliar position, trailing here for the first time in this game. Kidney with a difficult shot and making it look easy. As for the most part, it's been a slower game for Kidney, but an all-important bucket here in the fourth quarter. Schwartz working on Putnam Jr., the leading scorer, with 20 points for the Huskies, and luckily tipped out of bounds by Doyle there as Schwartz was off target on the pass, so it'll stay with the Royals. And just like that, we will have a timeout called by head coach Jim Hill of the Huskies. We'll be right back after this brief break. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. So back after that timeout. All tied up at 44, 3 minutes exactly left to go here on the clock, and it's been a great second half of action. After a first half dominated by the Huskies, they had a 30-17 lead going into this second half, but it's been all Royals coming back into it. It's Schwartz down in the corner with Thompson. Schwartz again, defended by Putnam Jr. Gabe Rock open inside for a moment, but Seiler electing to work it back around and get it to the perimeter. Now they find Rock. Sees Sean. Coach Jim Hill pleading for pressure. Seiler from three, and that's a make. So Seiler with his first points here, and it's a 3 in the fourth quarter, now moving his total up to 26. And really an all-important 26, as Kidney fouled on that mid-range shot. It's going to be Seiler, who now with 4 fouls. So something for Seiler to be mindful for, and he's been picking up Kidney for the most part. And after a couple rolls around the rim, the first one is good, so a 2-point game here. And 2 for 2. And after that make, Jim Hill using another timeout here, as we are just getting going with the final 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter of action. We're going to a brief break. You're watching the NHIAA Division III Boys Basketball Tournament on the Granite State Sports Network. Back for the final 153. It's a 1-point lead, 47-46 for the home team in the Mascoma Royals. Trying to move on in the first round here of the NHIAA Division III basketball tournament. Coach Jim Hill calling for his Husky team to attack on defense as Seiler getting around and giving up to Thompson, who finds Seiler again from three. And that is good from Seiler. An all-important make, puts his team up by 4. And a foul called on the miss. So Seiler with 2 threes here in the fourth quarter, and they have been important ones. Both of them putting his team up. As Putnam Jr. to the line now, looking for his first points in this fourth quarter. 17 in the first half, just 3 so far in the second. Really, that goes to show the defense from the Royals, just how much they've picked it up. It has been an impressive showing here in the second half. With 1:25 to go, these are important shots for Putnam Jr. And can't get the lucky bounce there as he'll go 0 for 1 on the first. Chance to get it within 3. This is important here. And that is crucial there from Putnam Jr. So a 1-score game with the Royals. Schwartz getting right past Kidney. It was a great look to find Stewart, who just couldn't get his hands around it. So just over a minute, about 1:10 left to go. Huskies with a chance to tie. They haven't trailed for much, but it's been the whole, and most of this fourth quarter, I should say. Seiler now with a minute to go here gets the rebound, and with 55 left in this one and a 3-point lead, can the Royals hold on? That'll be Smith picking up his first personal there and sending the leading scorer in this game, Ben Seiler, to the line. And that's an important make there as the sophomore gets the first clutch shot to go. And cool as you like, Seiler goes 2 for 2 from the line. Now with 8 points in the fourth quarter. And that is going to be a full timeout here, so a 60-second break. And we will be right back. It is a 52-47 lead for the Royals. Huskies needing some late magic. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. You can hear the crowd going, trying to will their team to the finish. It's a 5-point lead, 52-47 for the Royals. Hebert to Doyle. This is an important make, and a good finish there from number 12, Doyle. And now a 3-point game, and a smart foul there from Hebert. That was Doyle's first make in the game, and really what a time to do it. But it could all be for naught if the Royals come up with a couple of makes here and can play some good defense. Thompson's had a great fourth quarter, 6 points so far. And can't get that one, so off the 1-and-1. Coming up empty are the Royals. It is a one-possession game. How will the Huskies attack it? It's Doyle getting the mid-range shot to fall. And just like that, we will have another timeout. 22.1 seconds to go. 52-51 lead for the Royals. Can they come up with a make outside of this break? We will find out. You're watching the Granite State Sports Network. Here in what is the most important inbound of the game. It's a 1-point lead for the Royals, and coming up with the ball here is crucial. Of course, it goes to Seiler, and immediately fouling is Putnam Jr., and back to the line goes Seiler. He was clutch with his first trip to the line here in the fourth quarter. So a 1-and-1 here. And can't come up with that one, so a chance to take the lead for the Huskies. It's Putnam Jr., and that is a difficult make. So 15 seconds left to go in the game. Royals need a make, they trail by one. You gotta think it's Ben Seiler getting the final shot here. He works past a couple, and he'll go to the ground. No foul called. 2.2 seconds left to go. And is that the final act of this game? As the Royals will take a timeout. So 53-52 lead for the Huskies as they do everything they can to get back into this one. Of course, head coach Jim Hill wanted that to be all there was to go in this game. But 2.2 seconds remain on the clock. And just to give you the highlights of this one, if you're just joining us, at the half it was 30-17, really all Huskies through the first two quarters, and then it was the Royals who were shot out of a cannon there in the third quarter. Finally getting that lead in the fourth, and with 2.2 seconds left to go is the Huskies who came up with a great stop and got themselves right back into it as they now lead by 1 point, 53-52. And either way this game goes, it is going to be a tough loss for either team, as Putnam Jr., who came up with that late make, put his team on top, gives him 3 points here in the fourth quarter, 6 in the second half, 23 in the game, and it's all going to come down to this. What has Ayers set up for his team? Head coach Ayers in his first season trying to find some magic here for his team. You got to think Seiler, 13, will be the target off the inbound. Of course, Thompson's been great in the fourth quarter. They're going to get it to Stewart, and the make at the buzzer! And Ayers can't believe it. Head coach Ayers runs onto the court as they crowd Stewart after he makes the buzzer-beating win, and that is a crushing loss for the Huskies, who were in control for most of this one, and what a comeback. Can you say more for the effort for this Royals team? They battled back from 13 down to go starting in the third quarter, and they needed some late magic to do it. And I'm sure head coach Ayers wouldn't want it to go any other way, as it has been an electric night here inside Mascoma Valley Regional High School. As you see handshakes happening now, we have a final score. It's 54-53, with the Mascoma Royals coming out on top. And what a finish. 2.2 seconds left to go. It looked like they were trying to set up Ben Seiler for the inbound. He was covered. Great awareness to find Stewart. And what a finish for Stewart in what has been a quiet game for him. But all that matters is that final make, and really 5 points in this one. What a game, what a make from Stewart, and a phenomenal game for both of these teams. Really hats off to the visitors and Monadnock, who came so close to coming out on top on the road. And can you say any more about this Mascoma Royals team? They have been phenomenal in this one, showing the heart and the determination required to get out of here with a win. It's a first career postseason win in his first season for head coach Ayers. That is going to do it for our coverage here. For my producer and cameraman tonight, Andrew Fenn, I myself, Eric Spalding, thank you for watching. Final score sees Mascoma coming out on top 54-53. We thank you for joining us. You've been watching the NHIAA Division III Boys Basketball Tournament on the Granite State Sports Network.